Look at this breakout here. Look at this. This is a 5-star breakout. You have a big move, very linear, very nice, clean move. And then it just rides this moving average and you have a breakout on volume. This is like a 5-star setup. Same thing with TLT. This TLT is much more liquid, higher priced and more volume. Another great breakout. I'm gonna show you 5-star. Look at this. This one I actually traded. And then it went up like 40% in a few weeks. Those are my favorite patterns, like these high tide flags, but you don't get them that often. That's the tricky part. Do you watch any internals like market, breadth, ADD? I don't know what ADD is. I do watch some things. Yeah, so I look like something like this, talks about the 40-day. And you also, this shows some breadth, like I'm gonna show you an example. If you look at the SPYs or Russell or whatever index, you can look at the Nasdaq. Look at this retracement, this early October versus late December. You see this, the market continued lower, T2108. As you can see, like the number of stocks below the 40-day didn't really increase that much. So you can look at divergences like that. Again, and after a big rally, you can see when this thing starts rolling over. That's also good in a way I use. If I'm heavily long, I decrease my exposure when it starts rolling over after a big multi-week or multi-month run. So that has worked really well too. When you get these big moves up and then it starts rolling over after a few weeks. Now there's no guarantee that everything is gonna go down. Sometimes it keeps going higher, but it's been helping me a lot. So these are signs I look for. You know, these leaders that have pulled back a lot lately, past few months, and now they're bottoming. And they're way stronger than the overall market. Like, look at the Nasdaq, look at the SPYs. They have kind of like broken down from this range. But stuff like Roku, it's holding it up inside of this range. Same thing with Shopify. They're holding up. So this Mail is a little bit weaker. It's trying to break down. But you want to see these leaders starting to show resilience against the overall market. Because what happens is when a market stops going down or starts going up, these stocks will go up even more. So these are all signs to look for. Now there's no guarantee. Like if this market keeps going down, these things will break down eventually. But you gotta look for these signs and just wait. Waiting is such a big part of this game. It's like 95% of trading is waiting, looking for clues. NIO had a huge reversal yesterday. I was close to putting it on my watch list yesterday, but I passed on it. I didn't think it was gonna bounce yesterday. I was hoping for more downside. I was hoping for the mean reversion move to happen today, but it happened yesterday. Look at the move. Opening range highs, the thing went from 123 to 165. That's like what, 50%? 35% intraday, not bad. Ultra liquid, you can do like 100,000 shares of this thing. You can do 500,000 shares of this thing with a market order without even moving the price. In your first years when you were day trading, did you also trade flags or another strategy? Well, intraday flags. Like the same patterns you see on the daily chart, you can trade them off the intraday chart too. Like I did trade like intraday flags. If you say you had a stock that were gapping up on earnings or something, and then it kind of went sideways most of the day, and then like in the last couple of hours, you know, it set in a tight range like a flag, and then it started like going up late day. Like those kinds of patterns I traded all the time. Very common during earnings season. You get a few good ones almost every single day. You just wait for something that's up on volume, on big volume, and then you just wait for a setup. And those setups, usually you get those, well, you can trade them first like 5-10 minutes too if you're fast, or you wait a few hours for the flag to start forming. It's all about getting tight setups. Get a tight stop so you can get potential good risk reward trades. These alert services are so stupid. Like someone with a big following alerts some illiquid, low float, low price stock, and then you have like 100 people buying it. Just crazy. I was in a few alert services during my first year of trading, and yeah, it was kind of stupid. I'm not proud of it. I was one of the idiots that bought stocks like this. Where is it? Stocks like this, like up here. I used to be there too, long time ago. So this is what I'm talking about. Small tight stops to get multiples on that. So my average is 29.06 and my stop is 28.91. So that's like 15-cent stop, and I'm up $1.50 on it pretty much. So I'm up already. I'm up 10 times my initial risk on this UXY, and this is what trading is all about. Get multiples on your risk.